Hi, this is Eagle Quebec 4, Quebec Whiskey Hotel. And today I wanted to talk about files, sending files, receiving files, and BBSs. And one of the things that you need to do is you need to first look at how you have things set up. So what I want to do is we want to go to your VarAC folder. And in my case, it's under Windows, C, down to VarAC. And I have a BBS files folder, and this is where all of the files that are available on my BBS are stored. I also have a download folder. If I receive a file, you connect to my system and you send me a file, this is where those files are going to go. And if I connect to a system, the files that are available to send to that system, I want to put in the uploads folder first. That's where VarAC is going to look, and then you can choose which file you want to send. So if you're going to send files, put them in the uploads folder first. Now, some people have their BBS folder and the download folder set to be the same location. I don't do it that way. And the reason why I do it is if somebody sends me a file, I want to have an opportunity to review that file before I make it available in BBS to be downloaded. Some people call me paranoid, but due to previous experiences in my professional life, I, I don't trust everybody. So I want to be able to review those files. So those are the folders that are involved in files. Now, I'm looking for a system that is beaconing that has a file, a BBS, and that is this little PC icon right here. So what I'm going to do, got a good signal strength with him. So I'm going to connect to him and let's see what he has available. I don't believe that I've ever connected to him before. Um, so we'll see what happens.
Connected to November 8 Uniform Oscar.
I'm connected to him now. I'm going to mute sound so it doesn't mess with the recording. Now I've been watching slot 1 here and it's pretty clear, so I'm going to use slot 1 as my QSY. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and QSY to slot 1. Now he's away, so there's he might actually be there, but we won't know. Now I initiated the QSY. Again, I'm going to let the timer work out. That gives his system a chance to QSI. I've just found that it works a whole lot better if you just let VarAC work these things out. Okay, now his system, he may not have it set up to auto QSY, which is kind of strange. So I'm going to disconnect from him um, because it timed out. Okay, so I disconnected from him. Now everything that was going to be sent to him is now has been moved from the currently sending to the in queue, and I want to go back and clear that. Okay, now he has a BBS and he's got a real strong signal, so I'm going to attempt to connect to him. Now, quite honestly, um, BBSs are really the most useful if you're in a group. Let's say you have a club station and there's files that you want to share with the club. Uh, and you can also control who has access to your BBS. But you can also just randomly connect to folks that have a BBS and see what they have available. You might find something interesting. Okay, got an accepted QSY. Okay, we both have a great strong signal here. So I'm going to come over here to where it says BBS files, and I'm going to click on that. Now what that's going to do is it's going to send a request to this BLR down here. It's going to send that to his system, and then his system is going to respond back to mine with a list of the files that he has. Now you'll be able to see those coming in, and then they'll pop up here. Now it's going to give you the file name, and it's going to also give you the file size. Now we've got a really good connection, so I'm going to go ahead and do this emergency antenna cut chart. So I'm going to double click that, and that's going to initiate a file transfer. Now my system just told his system which file I wanted, and the SFRD is send files, send file receive data. So that's telling him, yeah, that's the one I want, send it. Now here in the lower left-hand corner, it's telling me the data rate. We're transferring 884 bits per second. That's clipping along pretty good. And then my system is going to say, yep, I received the file okay. It gave us a total time duration, which was 11 seconds, and our average bit rate. And I'm going to disconnect from him. Okay. So now if we go back, in the downloads folder, and there's the file. I can double click on that and open that text file. So this is the file that I downloaded from him. Now this license file, don't delete that. Just leave it in there. That's your VarAC license information. I would just leave that in there. And that's now once you have it downloaded, you can do whatever you want to with it. So that is how you download a file from a system. So I want to thank you for watching that little video. Again, be patient, but try to choose a station that has a BBS that you have good signal strength with. You can still transfer files with a weak signal, but if it's a good signal strength, it'll go a whole lot faster. 73s, Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Whiskey Hotel.